Right. I don't think there's anything we can really look at. I mean, we've already seen this interface anyway, where we customize the armor, and we've got nothing new to put in it, so I guess we don't need to be here yet. Oh, we can talk to Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance.
Oh, the model ships!
Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Liara!
That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Uh-huh. Cool. I got a bathroom. Oh my god, I can use the toilet. Are you kidding me? Oh, actual reflections. So, I watched a developer called Rami, who was talking about this, how they do reflections in mirrors. He was on a podcast, and he said these are some of the hardest things to actually render in game, and sometimes what they do is they actually set a copy of the room flipped around in reverse, set to the other side, so that when you're in the mirror, you're actually looking into another room. And it's not actually a reflection. I thought that was a pretty cool tidbit. And hello, Gracie, I see you there, jumping for those stars. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, look at that, you can actually flush the toilet. You know what? The water shouldn't spiral, as far as I'm aware, because there's no rotation. But yeah, there's actually another room when you go in here, rendered behind there, that you can't see here. So there's actually another room here. Yeah, the other not the flushing thing. Yep, I figured. Yep. Right, down to the crew quarters. That's how you do a proper loading screen as an elevator. You actually just show me a loading screen. You don't fake it and just make the elevator go forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So this is about the same as we remember.
Surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Nice.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You need anything?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Sam's parents have this light fixture in France that uses halogen bulbs. They don't have screens in France, right? So you get the bugs flying in. Every once in a while, a moth will get in and land on the halogen bulb. It will explode. The flaming bug pieces will come raining down. Oof. They have holes burnt in their carpets from it? Jesus. Yeah. Well, this was a halogen bulb that I've got, and it just started flickering on us, and I've only had it like 5 months, so I don't know why it just blew out suddenly. I wonder if maybe we've had a power surge and it's just done some damage to it. So anyway, how can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
No, give me the shopping list, I'll do it. I love going shopping.
That way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much
Check for
appreciated.
bugs.
Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
But yeah, no, there's no bugs on it. I can see the bulb. It's sitting right above me and it's a bare bulb.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
So you fix the
HVAC,
toilets.
Plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
God, I hope he washes his hands after he's done fixing the bugs. Yeah. The janitor and cook.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
Yep.
I wash my hands.
Good to know.
Most of the time.
Wait, what?
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh, God. Well done, sir. Jesus.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Okay, well,
I
good
won't
chatting
take
with
any
you.
more of your time.
Back to work.
The next time we go to the Citadel, or the first time rather, we can get this guy a bunch of groceries. Look who I see! Knock on the window and wave, Shepard. Damn it. Chakwas!
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Cool. Well, that'll be happening a lot.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board.
And yet here I am.
Alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Oh, I'll get you one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
Just a bit
Only thing
bigger.
missing are my private reserves. I even
Oh, yeah.
had a
We've
bottle
already
of
asked this,
Ceres
haven't we?
Ice Brandy that I was
Way to
saving
pay
for a
attention, Matt.
special-
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Yes, Brad. Deja vu, I know, yeah. Yeah. That'll happen. It's sometimes difficult to remember. I prefer conversation trees that then grey out the ones that you've already clicked on. Because by the time they're done talking, you've forgotten which particular option you picked. But did I go for this or this? Okay. I don't think we ever get to see anybody actually using these, but I'm assuming they're sleeping pods. Miranda's office. Ice Queen.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Good.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
About you? Oh, well, let's go here first.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military,
Hey, Shy.
scientific.
Hello.
But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep
tell you in a
our
minute.
ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Yeah, my bulb has blown in the, where is it? In the streaming room, so this is what you will get. Which, this big ugly green square is just like, it gets in the way, so... Yep, I need a new bulb. I've got to go to the hardware store tomorrow and get one. It started flickering about an hour and a half into the stream, and I tried it during the break, and it just popped. So, yep, it dead. Poor 5-month-old bulb, halogen bulb that's supposed to last forever, died. So yeah. Anyway, how are you, sweetheart? How's your day?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
And you, why am I buying halogen? It was the only one they had for that type of fitment at the shop, but I'm hoping they'll have different ones. I hope they have an LED one, that would be better. Alright, so, elusive man.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
You have halogen in all of the rooms, but your game room as LED hurts your fiance's eyes. Oh, really? Is it like because there is a bit of a flicker to LEDs, isn't there? There's a frequency to the way that they flicker, and some people can be sensitive to that.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
The buzzing bothers you? Ah, yeah. All of the bulbs in your house except maybe 2 are LED. Yeah, I've got LED now in the lights downstairs. And I've never noticed them buzz. So, yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Uh-huh. You're genetically modified.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
Maybe they're speaking
Very
to you.
thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
And yeah, she's bragging about herself. I know, right? That's pretty much that. She is the let's hate this chick of ME2. We need an Ash replacement after all. Well, that's it now that she got nuked, you know. And hey, GG Shy, you won the Battle Royale. Oh.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Anything I can poke at in here? Oh god, I'm gonna change that phrasing. Let's leave. Didn't mean it like that. Mass bomb to celebrate. Yes. Quick save. Oh, there's all these rooms back here as well now.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Oops. Sorry. I just love that Edie does that. But dude, where are you going? You shouldn't be in there. Get out, you perv. I always found this really weird though, look. I mean, first of all, the door's wide open, the toilet stalls are in full view of it, and anybody could be sat down just, you know, emptying a load. And there's no screens. What the fuck? Who designs a public toilet like that? Oh, God, that's gross. So these, we can't go into any of these yet. I think these we have to open up when we get the different followers. Crew quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Look at this, Cerberus, they're human beings too. They have families. We're a pack of racists. Alright. Drop down to engineering.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
And the Marco sucked, so we're not having one. Yes! Oh, these two!
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
This guy's basically Scotty.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
Get up, Gabby. Let him talk.
If we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Yeah, so did me. You know, that's nothing to brag about. Oh.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat.
Hey, Sam.
Which was bullshit.
Hello.
They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech
There'll
Academy.
be no crime on my ship.
The Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me.
Isn't the Serenity?
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags.
The daddy bags. Kick them right in their daddy bags. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be great. So, that's everything there.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Is that a daddy bag? It looks like a daddy bag. A big one. But okay. I don't know that you're illegally allowed to use that accent, I know. For any Scottish people that I may have offended, I do deeply apologise. Yeah, there's nothing down here in the guts of the ship yet. Not till Jack gets here, I think. Oh, you've had a hella bad couple of days, Gracie? I'm sorry to hear that. Can't go into either of the cargo holds, can we? No. Okay, let's get up to the CIC. Been like over an hour since we got on the Normandy and we haven't actually done anything yet. So now we've got a bunch of side missions. FBA couplings, the Ceres Ice Brandy. I think I remember roughly where to get that. Took me forever to find that. Special ingredients at the Citadel. Overlord mission. Well, we'll do all the big DLC side missions much later. But first, we've got to go find Solus. Yes. Talk to Aria at Afterlife for information about modern Solus. Cool. Let's go. Oh, this is all new now, yeah. So, yeah, the mass relays now, if I remember correctly, you're in like a hub system, and then you have to like FTL fly to the other ones. So the Normandy crash site's over there. There's Omega. And now we've got this new little game. If I can remember how we do this. I know there's a good technique to getting a load of everything, like there. We can get some palladium.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe launched.
A lot. Is there a place we can shoot this to get all of them? That's really nice for Iridium.
Probe away. In In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe launched. Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Not much there.
Probe away.
Ooh, there's a good spike.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
So we've got 2 probes left. Guess there.
Launching probe.
That was a good one.
Probe launched.
Good. I think, yeah, we got pretty much everything we can. And again, they've not skimped on the whole, like, having details, you know? Built in a mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. 7.8 million people living here. Holy God! So, yeah, these are all the empty dossiers. These characters will get unlocked later, I believe. The grey ones. Yeah, so we're going to want to pick Miranda. We also have the alternate appearance pack. I got all the DLC. Well, I got most of the DLC. There's only like 2 I didn't get, and they were just mainly cosmetics. So yeah, Miranda and Jacob. I never really liked any of the alternate appearances for the other characters, though. They didn't look as good as I thought. So, what can we have Miranda do? I think I'm going to have her purchase a rank of Overload. Cerberus Officer. Can't have her do that yet. Point we can't spend. Jacob. And have him get the Cerberus operative, because that's going to give them all damage and, you know, like health upgrades and such. I think pull. I've done my loadout. I think these guys